Took my own breath away with that answer. Hey guys, welcome to Ask Angela. I'm Angela, and I am super excited that you guys were able to hang out with me last week where we talked about staying calm. I was sitting on a camping chair waiting for my couches to be delivered, and this week I actually have them. Today's episode is going to focus all on communication, which is super important, and to do that effectively, there's some great tips that we can talk about. When you start your order, the first thing that you should do is send an introduction text. The intro text establishes a line of communication with your customer. They can't contact you until you contact them. The app does offer you a preset intro text, but you don't have to use it. You can say things like, hey, I'm excited to see you again, or I'm excited that you're trying out Shipt and looking forward to shopping your first order. As you're shopping, you might find that certain items are out of stock. It's really important to communicate what you are seeing in the store. I will send a text message and say, you have 5 out of stocks today. Let me know what you would like to do with these. At the very end of my order, I say, I'm heading up to checkout. Do you need any last minute items? That gives them time to think of 1 or 2 things that they might need before I head to checkout, because now it's do or die time. 9 times out of 10, they'll say, no, I'm good. If they do decide that they need 1 or 2 extra things, I've now given myself enough time to run back and grab those items for them before I actually head to checkout. The last text that I send is an on-the-way text. I do this after I have gone through checkout, everything's bagged up in my cart, I've processed my order. If it's someone that I've never shopped for before, I pull up the map, see how long it's going to take me to get there. I say, I'm on my way, I'll see you in about 8 minutes. Also, if it's someone that I've never shopped for before and they have alcohol on their order, I let them know I will need to scan their ID to make sure that they're 21. Especially right now, there's a lot of porch drops, which is where you just leave the items on the customer's porch at their request. It's really important to let the customer know that their items are outside so they know to go outside and grab them, especially if they have frozen or cold items on them. There's a couple times during your shop that you might want to send a picture. One of those times is if there are a multitude of substitutions that the customer can choose from. Instead of listing all the different flavors, you can just send them a picture and let them see what's available. Another time is if you are suggesting a substitution and it may not be something that is readily known. And then you can also send a picture at the very end of your order if you leave the items on their porch, showing something that identifies it as being their house and also where you left the items. Have your text messages reflect who you are so that your customer knows that there is a human being on the other end of the phone and not a robot. If you think that problems might be arising, like you might be late because of long lines or traffic, it's always better to communicate that ahead of time rather than leave your customer wondering where you are. Remember to stay calm. You are conveying reassurance more than you want to convey panic. They want to feel confident that the person who's doing their shopping for them is doing the best that they can given the circumstances that they're in. The biggest benefit of clear communication with your member is obviously a high rating. That's the end goal, is to have your member give you a high rating and a big tip. If you guys have questions or comments or anything, drop them into the comment section below, and hopefully we will be able to get to a bunch of them on a future episode. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I had a great time talking about communication, and looking forward to seeing you guys next week when we talk all about scheduling and the importance of putting yourself on the schedule for Shipt. So see you guys next time. Bye!